Welcome back to In Focus. Ethiopian entrepreneur Henok Tesfaye is an example of living the American dream. Since arriving in the United States as a poor immigrant, he has made his fortune in parked cars. Viewers Philip Alexiou brings us that story.
My name is Henok Tesfaye. I'm from Ethiopia. I have a business company called U-Street Parking. It was incorporated in 1998. I'm the founder and the president of the company.
Arriving in the United States in 1990 at the age of 17, Henok Tesfaye had no more than $50 in his pocket. He says he came from a conservative middle-class upbringing back home in Addis Ababa.
I mean, everybody knows me when I was growing as a kid. You know, I was a good tennis player. But that's not happening right now.
After high school, Tesfaye graduated from college with a degree in computer science and then decided to become a businessman.
I started from the scratch, you know. When I was going college, in school, I was a parking attendant, become a cashier and a parking manager. So that's what I learned the business from. I said, okay, well, if I'm working for somebody else, why don't I try it for myself?
So Tesfaye took a chance. It began here at 12th and U Street in Washington. What is now a condo development, he leased as a 22-space parking lot in 1998.
You know, U Street at that time was a very rough neighborhood. Nobody wants to park on the parking lot. And I ended up waited about a year or so, and then I started doing valet for different restaurants in the area.
That's when Henok Tesfaye says he finally began to understand the parking business.
For example, I've been trying to get a lot of contracts, proposals.
Then one day, 8 years into the business, he snagged a big contract, a 1,200-space parking lot in the middle of a busy commercial area.
It was out of my expectation, because it was a lot of company was bidding on it, and we got lucky and we got it.
A site like this not only brings in money, but Tesfaye says it gives the company a large profile.
This was very, very important for my success. I can say go back and go back again. This was the gate goal for me in order to become a successful business parking man in the district. This is in the middle of downtown.
Mr. Tesfaye is everywhere and always on the phone.
I think the guy's upstairs. Talk to him because I won't be able to make it right now, okay?
When he's not at a parking lot, he's always checking the valets, and during the day he usually finds time for some home cooking at the family restaurant, Tete, where his mother is the chef and his father is the manager.
When he was a kid, he sing like big man.
Wherever he is, he's always bidding for jobs, by the hundreds, but rarely winning, just part of the business. But recently, the biggest score of all, as Tesfaye became a minority partner in managing the nearly 40,000 parking spaces at Washington's Reagan National and Dulles International airports. He says it's a lot of work involving many people, but it's also a labor of love.
60–70% of our foreigners, Africans, Asians, Hispanic, and so that makes me feel very important. I feel good about it.
What was a tiny business of one, U Street Parking has grown to 50 locations with nearly 500 employees. I'm Philip Alexiou, VOA News.